Hello, y'all, and welcome to Brit Reviews It All. Why do I always do this every time I'm finna start a video? I do not know. Look into the camera, Brittany. Today I'm going to be reviewing Basketball Wives, Season 10, Episode 11. So this episode, it started off Malaysia and Jackie. They were meeting up, just kind of getting caught up. Previously, before Jackie, she missed, not Malaysia, but Jen's party because she was doing a movie. So they were just catching up, and Malaysia pretty much was telling her what happened with the girl Ashley and how the ladies completely just went off on her. Um, Basically, at this point, Malaysia is pretty much just like, I'm done with them. Like, I don't want to be around people that don't like me. Like, that's the kind of stance that she's taking on it. I don't blame her. It seems like when she's around it, she was thinking that things were going in a good direction, and then it just flipped. They did kind of was flipping back and forth between the scenes where Jen and Angel, they met up. Pretty much Jen, she went to go just to thank I'm getting everybody's names mixed up. Jen, she went to go and thank Angel for the dress, for designing it for her party. And also, she made it very clear that she did not know that that woman Ashley was coming. She didn't know who she was. She had nothing to do with any of it. Um, I don't think that was it wasn't necessary. I mean, for Angel to still feel the way that she felt, like she's like, oh, the ladies, they've done this to me before. The girl used to mess around with Angel's baby father, ex her ex. Um, I mean, honestly, Angel, at the stage that you are in your life, you are pregnant with another man's baby. This is years later down the line. You don't even care at this point, I'm assuming. But clearly, you felt pretty bothered about it because she did say that she was feeling some type, made her feel some type of way about Malaysia. I'm like, I guess maybe that's just me, but if Malaysia said that she didn't know, just leave it alone and leave it at that. Anyway, basically, after all of that was said and done, Jackie, we know Jackie being Jackie, she's gonna go and she's gonna go talk to the other girls to get their point of view and what they thought about it. Now we move on. We have the ladies showing up for a party that Brooke was doing, so they were basically doing like a spiritual type of healing type thing. Um, Brooke had someone that she knows, and her name turned out to be Ashley as well. She had her to come in and do like this whole thing. The ladies were all in like their swimsuits with their cover ups. I didn't understand that, but maybe that was the way that that woman does her healing events and things of that nature. To each his own. Um, but it was a pretty good vibe. Of course, they wanted to know where was Malaysia, where was Ashley, Angel. I keep getting the names and stuff. Where was Angel? They act like they can't understand that Angel is like pregnant at this point. She's not going to be able to do everything that y'all are doing. And every time that she's been coming around, there's been some sort of drama, and you're putting her in stressful situations. Not a good look. Like, she don't need to be around all that. Why can't y'all get that? But anyway, she signed up for the show, so she got to get some kind of scenes in somewhere, right? So just getting from all of that, pretty much most of the ladies, they seem like they kind of turning against Malaysia at this point. But here comes freaking Lord, what's her name? Y'all, why I can't remember her name. Okay, but whoever is with Jason, that's her husband, Brandy. That's who it is. Okay, Brandy. I'm having a day today. So, Brandy felt the need to let Jackie know that she was grateful that she's able to be there for Malaysia in the way that she is or has been, because she's not able to be on that level with Malaysia at that point in their life. Unnecessary. You could have kept that to yourself. Anyway, at that time, before they even got started with the whole thing for that event, British gets a phone call. Come to find out, she's being notified about her being indicted. Um, it seemed like she was trying to hold it together in that scene and hurry up and get on out of there so she can go figure out what the heck is going on. Probably to go talk to her lawyers. It was just kind of like, okay, we don't know. We didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really look much into it when we heard about it on the news or, on social media. I didn't really look into it at that time. But basically, overall, that was a successful thing that happened with Brooke. Um, we get the information with the upcoming episodes that's going to be happening. So Jackie is planning a trip. I can't wait to see what happens with this trip. She's not telling them anything. She's not telling them where they're going, what to do. She just said that it's going to be for her to do research for an upcoming movie that she's going to be doing, and to also for the ladies to just do so dual purpose, ladies to get away, also for her to do research for a movie. um, at that point, while they're talking, nobody has heard back from British, what's going on with her, where she's been. She's not responding. So we have to wait and see. We get a little bit more information on that later in the episode. I'm trying not to jump around. um, then we have where Jackie, she did invite Angel to the trip, and here comes Angel again. I think I want to go. Da 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 da. It's like Angel, Angel. You keep putting yourself in those situations with those ladies as a group. The little one to two people where y'all go out or whatever, or they come to your business, come sit with you and hang with you and whatever, check on you, see how you're doing. Those are fine, but these bigger trips that they are doing, it is very yeah. Like the last trip in Vegas, that was like, girl, get out of there. You gotta think about your baby right now. And of course, Rock had to remind her, like, ma'am, you need to not be in stressful situations. And if anybody is not bringing anything positive to you right now, you don't need to be around them. Eventually, it kind of clicks in her head, and she's like, yeah, you're right. I don't need to know. I'm gonna sit this one out. I can't believe he even had to say that to her, but whatever. Goodness. We get the update from British. She's letting the producers know that she has been indicted and a warrant is out for her arrest at that point, so she has to leave to go and turn herself in. That had to be a scary situation. At that point, I didn't know exactly what it was she was being indicted for. Still don't know the complete details, like in depth, on what they're accusing her of, outside of them saying towards the end of the show it said fraud, several fraud charges, but it doesn't go into specifics right now. Um, but it really sucks to hear that, because I mean, she's a mom at the end of the day, and she's out here, from what we see, trying to make something happen, and and work and just take care of her baby. So I hate to hear that for her. Um, so we move on. The ladies, they are arriving for the trip. Yes, I did skip over some scenes. They weren't that important to me, so that's why I'm not gonna say nothing about them. The ladies, they are arriving for Jackie's trip. Everybody's pulling up. At this point, she still hasn't told them where they're going, or no details, no nothing, where they're gonna stay. She says it's a 4-star. Little Miss Prissy Brooke. Whatever. I like Brooke. I don't hate her. But she says she prefers the 5-star, but she'll take about 4-star. Ma'am, you're gonna take wherever they said that y'all are going to go film, so you can cut it with the theatrics. But anyway, so they talk a little bit more about British, and Brooke seemed to have most of the details about what was going on. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Pretty much, they finally get into the cars. They're traveling. Jackie's like, honey, I ain't got no money to be getting no private jets, but we riding in these right here, okay? And so they pile all in. Everybody gets in. It's two SUVs, so they are traveling. So as they're getting there, the ladies start noticing, like, ma'am, where are you taking us? Ma'am, I'm seeing a lot of dirt roads. I don't see no bricks, nothing around here. And you can see the car just going like this, and they looking at Jackie like, girl, Brooke's about ready to curse her out. Jen, she's sitting in the back like ready to run for the hills. Uh, the other two in their other cars like, yeah, I don't, Jackie, what the heck? So basically, she got them in the desert. I feel like I saw this somewhere on. It was something I think Kiki Palmer went with her boyfriend, and they stayed in like these trailer looking type things, but they're themed. And they stayed in it, but it's in the desert. And if you know this group of ladies, you know that they are used to more fancier things. So I could see this not going so well. And they're in the middle of nowhere. I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen on the next episode. So we'll get the updates on that. And then we're also going to get some information straight from the horse's mouth, British, to as to what happened and what she went through within that process. So we'll get a lot more detail with the next episode coming up. So for the most part, this episode it was pretty interesting. It really was more like an episode leading into the bigger stuff that's coming up. That's pretty much what I got out of this one. I'm gonna keep watching, gonna keep up as much as I can. Not a really whole, not a lot of drama that happened with this episode. So, like I said, we was just basically leading into the next episode where it's gonna have more stuff going on. So, let me know what y'all thought about this one. It was okay. It's been okay. I kind of get a little bit like this with them sometimes because the scenes kind of come off a little fake. But I've been watching Basketball Wives since season 1, so I'm in it. I'm in it to the end. Again, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button, and that way you will be notified when I post another video. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.